Hello boys and girls and parents. This video is to help you log on to Google Classroom. Google Classroom is where we will have any assignments that we need in first grade, anything that we will be doing, we will post in there in some way. A lot of what we are doing will be just in your workbooks that were sent home or different activities in that way. And we won't be doing nearly as much in Google Classroom as far as assignments and answering questions in that way, especially if you have an older sibling. That may be something that they do a lot of, and we won't do so much of that in first grade. But we will be going on every single day to take attendance for sure, and then a few other things as they come up. So I wanted to show you how it is that you can get to your Google Classroom. So at this point, if you're seeing this video, you have already opened up your child's email account. Please don't forget, if you have not changed the password from Holy 2020, we want to go ahead and change that now. Whenever you change it, make sure that you write it down just in case your student is logged out of their information. We don't want to forget whatever you chose for them. Feel free to choose something that's easy for you to remember, or maybe one that you already use for other things, but don't choose anything that's important for your other accounts. All right, so what I'm going to do today is I am actually using my daughter Kylie as an example to show you how it will look from your point of view. So I want to make sure that you see it that way instead of from the teacher point of view. So as you can see, we have this nice purple narwhal. That's her background. So this is her email. Don't be too distracted by that. So in her email here, you should have gotten one of these two. It should say Kirsten White, and then it's got a little abbreviation there. And what it is this is my invitation to our Google Classroom, Mrs. White's first grade. So please click that open. Oh, we have to make it a little to see it if you can't see it. I had sent her twice. So you'll see this at the top, Google Classroom. It will say hi, and it will say your student's name here. And then it will tell you that if I've invited it. So what you want to do is you want to click this blue button, join. However, if you're trying to find Google Classroom and you're already in your email account, the way that you used Google is right up here. These 9 dots are how you get to everything. So when you click on them, you can see that you can get to your email account. You could just search. You could see what your account is about, the calendar, the drive. The drive is just an online hosting site. Some call it a cloud because it's saving everything online. It's sort of like how you would just save things in your computer a long time ago. We have Docs, that's the same as Microsoft Word. Sheets, the same as Microsoft Excel. And Slides, the same as Microsoft PowerPoint. We won't be doing anything with groups, contacts, chat, but here is Classroom, and so you could also click Classroom here, but you need to join first this way. And also the last one you couldn't see was Google Meet. There are other things they're partnered with, but that's not anything that we need to look at right now. So what you should do is you should click the blue join, and what we'll do, it will open you up to a new tab, and now you've joined my classroom. So what you'll see at the top for right now is this picture. I'm going to be changing it to a picture of Miss Miriam and myself. I hope we took a picture ready to go. I just need to get it on my computer. And at the top, this is what you'll always see. A box here, and then it will say the title of our class, Mrs. White's first grade. It tells you our class code. That's something to use for other things. And right here is our Meet link. That will always be at the top, always. And so this is where we will go every single day at 8:45. You need to open up Google Classroom and click on that link at 8:45 in the morning, because that's when we'll start our live lessons. Now, at 8:30, or rather, let's say by 8:30, what I need for you to do is I need for you to log in to take attendance. Our school day is starting at 8:30, and if you log in for attendance at 8:30, that gives you 15 minutes before the live lessons start for you to get anything else that you need. Getting out your pencil, your paper, getting your books ready, maybe using the restroom, finishing your breakfast, anything like that. Please make sure that your child eats breakfast before we begin, because it's going to be a long start for them. Since they're in their home, it's easier to feel hungry because you know it's just right there. So please make sure that they're eating breakfast before you begin the day. So if they don't take too long to eat breakfast, it'd be great to just wake up, open up the computer. You'll come take the attendance form right here, which is what I'm going to show you. And then you can eat your breakfast and then log back in at 8:45. I do know that there are several parents who go to work early. And so what will happen is that every single morning at 7 a.m., the attendance form will post, so that if that's something that you want to help your child in doing because you're going to go to work early and maybe grandma or grandpa or older brother or sister are keeping them at home, and you can go ahead and mark their attendance for them, and then they can simply log on to here and click our Google Meet at 8:45. That's fine for me. Like I said, it will be posted at 7 a.m. every morning. So what you'll see when you click here, this one is actually opened right now so that everybody can see. And let's see here, we'll go to instructions. Oh, I think I'm logged in as me. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can fix this. I did see that Sammy and Ryan's moms have already joined in. Let's try this again. Ah, okay, this is better. So now I know I'm in Kylie's, because Kylie has lots of classes, but right here. So this is where she is. So hers actually didn't join, I think, because I was logged in as both. So let's try this again. Mrs. White's first grade classroom, it's here. You'll see my little Bitmoji. We will join the class. It's thinking. Okay, so now here we are, and I know that I'm logged in as her because it's flipping through these pictures, which is what she has saved for hers. So I'm sorry, here we go. So you will still have your Meet link right at the top, just like I said, and every day you will see your attendance posted here. Now, this won't populate until 7 a.m. the morning of, and so you'll have a different one here every single day. I have it visible right now just so that you can see it, but please do not mark your attendance until Wednesday. If something happens between now and then and you get sick or something, we don't want your attendance to be wrong. So you click it open, and right here it says attendance, and it has our date, 8/26, that's Wednesday. And then what you need to do is you have to click this form right here. It's just this little box in here. So you've clicked it open once, and now you're clicking this again. Once you click this, it's going to take you to a chart that looks like this. They will all have the same picture, but they will have different dates as we go through. And so all you have to do every single morning, it says click an answer choice for your attendance today. You will either click that you are present, or if you know that your student has doctor's appointments or just isn't feeling well, anything like that, you would click absent. This lets me know so I can go back and see for attendance purposes for school, but also so I can see if there's anything work-wise that I need to get through. And when you're ready, you'll push submit. Again, please don't do that today if you're watching this on Monday. You want to wait and do that until Wednesday on the first actual day of school. So let me go back up here. I don't need to see that. So if I am in this form here, to get back to the classroom, all that I have to do is click those three little bars on the left next to Mrs. White's first grade, or I can click Mrs. White's first grade. If I click it like this, it automatically takes me back to the home page for a classroom. Or you can click here. That's what Kylie would do because she has lots of classes to choose from. Now, once I start to assign work, you'll see it here. For today's purposes, I have attendance set up as work, but you won't see this here every day. In the future, you will only see it here on this home page because of how I've set it up. I've set it up to only show in this stream. but you will see things like this here. And what happens is that Google lets you know when it's due. So here's your upcoming work. Your upcoming work right here tells us that due on Wednesday at 8:30 a.m. is the attendance form. So if I have anything else put in there, at some point we will be having tests or quizzes this way because it's the easiest way to get it done. You will be able to see all of that here. It will show you the ones that are most current coming up. And then when you click Classroom, you'll see everything here. If you click People, you're able to see who all is in the class with you. So like I said, Ryan and Samuel have already started, they've already accepted their invitation into this. And then also you can see teachers, me, Miss Miriam, and then Mrs. Mackey and Mrs. Trujillo will also be looking in on our class to make sure that everything's going smoothly. So if you've accepted this, what you need to know for Wednesday is open up your Google Classroom. You definitely can just set it as a favorite. If you don't know how to do that, on mine, you can click here and then click to favorites. And really I can click this star to add to favorites. Everybody's devices are different, but I would just set Google Classroom as a favorite so that your child can choose one of their favorites from the top if you're on a desktop or laptop, and it'll be easy to get there. And then once it's 8:45, you'll click right on this link, and let's see if we can open it up. Oh, it doesn't work on my browser. That's because I'm on my school computer and I haven't done it yet. Let's see. Let's see if I can show you. This is my crazy children. Where's my mouse? There we are. So I'm going to go to Classroom, and I'm sure I'll have to log in again as Kylie because I'm sure it's naturally logging in as me. Let's see if I can fix this a little bit. Oh, I didn't click Yahoo. Here we go. So those are actually my classes. Let's go to Kylie. Again, I can just click right here. I'm going to click the Meet. It takes a little bit to load. I will say that sometimes on Wi-Fi it takes a little bit longer to load than if you're hardwired. What I have noticed is that on my computer, which happens to be an Apple product, a MacBook, it is asking me this every time while I'm in this particular web browser, which is Safari. I think if I'm on Chrome, which most of you will be on, it won't have that on there. So I'm going to say allow and dismiss. So now you can see me. Here's how I was recording this video, and I had my little light because it has the stand here. So what you'll do, it shows you here, it says no one else is here. That means Miss White is not logged on. You can still choose join now. And now it's started in there, and it's only me. So that's how it will work. And when more people log in, oh, I wish I could show you. Show everyone. You can click that part, show everyone up here, and the people list will be here. And then also, when that part is away, somewhere right up here, it should show you a small grid, or you can click, mine happens to be here. It says change layout. So you could choose this, and this is the best way for you to see the most amount of kids in our class. Of course, you won't see it tiled today because there's only one right now. So that is the best way to do that there. Again, find somewhere where it says to change the layout, and then you'll choose one of these, okay? Spotlight means whoever is doing the talking will be visible. Sidebar means the person who's doing the talking stays here, but you see some people here. And then tiled, you'll get to see 16 people at one time. And that's the one that's best to see everyone else if you're looking to see other people. If we're doing group work, doing different activities, those kinds of things. If we're just doing something where I am showing you the book that we're working in or something specific, I will probably choose this version for you because I'll be sharing my screen, and that's the best way for you to be able to see it up close. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this meeting. So you can see right down here is the hang up button. It says leave call, and I've left the meeting. And I'm just going to click return to home screen, which now it's on here. If I am here in a meet, I can click, let's see here. I don't think I've ever done this before. Send feedback. No, I don't need to send any feedback. Settings. No, that's for, now it's going to start. I don't need any feedback for that. So what I guess is happening here is that this is open for Google Meet, and you can see my tabs are up here. This one's for Meet. This is my classroom. So really, when you're done with the Meet, you can simply close that tab and then come back to Classroom. If for some reason you get disconnected, if something happens, just open it back up, go right into our Google Classroom, and then you'll click this again. And it will be this same one every single time. So I think that's all. I know this has been a very long video. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. One thing I will say is that if you are using an iPad or a tablet where you need to get apps, or even a phone where you need to get apps, you will need eventually several apps, more than just Google Classroom and Google Meet. But it should prompt you. Let's say, oh, you'll need Google Form to open that one up to take attendance. It should prompt you. If you don't have it, it will say, this needs to open up in Google Form. Do you want to download this app? And it should take you to your device's app store so that you can purchase it, but it's all free. I guess so that you can download it is a better way to say that. So just be aware, anything within Google Suite is free, and it does utilize all of them in different ways. If you have any questions at all, I am at school, let's see here, Monday and Tuesday from 9 till 3. Actually, Monday will be 9 till about 2:45. I have a dental appointment. And you are welcome to call the school to reach me, or you can send me a message. We can try to set up a Google Meet if you need to so that we can chat face to face. Anyway, I hope that this was helpful to you, and please let me know if you have any other questions. We will see you at 8:45 a.m. on Wednesday. Bye-bye.